and it's a privilege for us to serve you as a team. You have supported many people, you have touched many lives, and we are here to serve you. It's an amazing opportunity and a platform to interact with you. I'm going to make it very informal. I would like to be that way because I know that I know interactions will be more helpful, and if you are unable to follow or if you're having difficulty, please raise your hands. The moderator will assist you, and we will also help you to answer your queries. My name is Raghav, as Brother Satish pointed out. I come with 20 plus years of experience in the recruitment and HR domain. I'm part of an organization called Life Connections Placements Private Limited. We are a 26-year-old recruitment firm helping people in finding right opportunities, and we also work with many multinational clients to hire right talent. And why I'm here is to assist you, help you, to support all of you to find jobs through online space. So though we have named it LinkedIn, I'm going to touch upon LinkedIn, but I'm going to cover other online platforms, job portals, job boards in India, which has many job openings. As Satish rightly pointed out, there are many opportunities, but as job seekers, uh, unless we know the right techniques, right methodologies, right approach to find a job, it is going to be difficult. So you need to be found. So if you need to be found, you need to become a seeker as well. As the Bible verse quotes, seek and you shall find. So we will help you in the next couple of minutes to find out, to help you to find jobs. So that's our objective. Before I actually get into the before I get into the presentation, I would like to start with a trivia, a Bible trivia questions. I want participants' involvement here. The first question I would like to pose is: what is the first job description that you find in the Bible? Since the session is on jobs and seeking jobs, finding jobs, if anyone can help me to know what is the first job description found in the Bible.
You can unmute and speak. You can unmute and speak.
Taking care of Garden of Eden. God
Excellent.
commanded.
Taking care of Garden of Eden. So let's clap for Brother Rajiv, right? Rajiv responded, or who responded?
Surendra.
Okay, excellent. Right. So God gave
more than 8 people responded in chat also.
Oh, excellent, excellent. Okay, and we also have good news, making disciples, labor and eat. Okay, everything is relevant. Excellent. Different thoughts are pouring in. Good to know that. Yeah, God was the one who created the first job description to the most beautiful and most revered and most loving creation of his, the mankind. Right. So he gave a clear description of what the mankind has to do, but we know the consequences. We failed, and actually we have landed up in seeking jobs now. Right. The second question is, um, did who do you think as a best recruitment manager from the Bible? There is no right or wrong answers here. Anybody can share your thoughts. Sorry, Brother Sandeep.
He said Nehemiah.
Nehemiah is the recruitment manager. Excellent. Okay. Who else? God. Okay. Francis says God.
Even Jesus also.
Jesus also. He's the best recruitment manager, I would say. Not also. Excellent. Okay. Then, anybody else you can think of? The best recruitment manager?
Paul, Peter,
Paul, Peter. Okay. Right.
By the way, Raghav Suresh Anand has joined. Anna, good morning.
Good morning. Good morning, Sureshana.
Moses,
He's not able to
Moses.
connect with through audio. Okay.
Yeah. Moses. Right. And another follow-up question: whom do you think is the worst recruitment manager?
हो रहा है कैसे जवाब ढूंढेंगे वर्ल्ड विजन वाले सर्वे
The worst recruitment manager? And who gave a very tough job description to his workers. Any guesses? The worst recruitment manager.
Pharaoh,
Excellent. Pharaoh. Yeah. Worst recruitment manager in the Bible is Pharaoh. Excellent. What did he do? He was so ruthless, right? He was so ruthless. And he never gave the raw materials, but he wanted the productivity. And he doubled the productivity when they went and asked for some relaxation, right? So imagine if the current labor laws were existing those days, Pharaoh would have been in the jail by now. Okay, so he was such a ruthless manager. Right. Okay. Good. So that's what I wanted to start with, just to break some ice. Thank you for all your participation. We will get into the slide. Now I'm going to share a PPT and then run you through what I have in my mind. Just give me a second to share.
Raghav, before you start sharing the slide, shall we ask Suresh Anand to give the introduction about the initiative because he's the founder?
Absolutely, brother. Absolutely.
Anna, good morning. Anna Suresh Anand, good morning.
I apologize for whatever has
No-
happened.
No problem. No problem. No problem.
Just give me a few minutes, and I wanted to share to the World Vision group certain things. And dear friends, it's about 8 months since we had this issue of suspension of funding for us. Over the last 200 days, we have stood confused. We have been perplexed and not knowing what to do, taking loans from friends and family, struggling with various needs. Our faith was under stress. Faith meaning, for all, I trust him. And our hearts cried. Maybe during our time with World Vision, maybe our dependence moved away from God onto World Vision. But these 8 months of survival is of the Lord. Maybe it is a course correction in our lives. Now it is time that we go back to basics. Back to basics. It is the Lord who chose us, each one of us. He will take care of us. Back to basics. God is in control. Back to basics. It is God who orchestrates. World Vision may give up on us, but not the Lord. He holds us in his palms. It is the Lord who will fight for us. Just to bring you up to date on this initiative, the Lord enabled us to set up this team to assist the 600 plus staff. And today's webinar is a result of that. I apologize for coming in late. Please use this time to interact with the friends here and with the speakers to learn this skill. Prayerfully seek God's guidance as you look at new opportunities. Not forgetting your daily study of the word. It's important. Not forgetting the daily prayer time. The Lord's compassions never fail. They are new every morning. It is good to wait quietly for the salvation of the Lord. Why do you say my way is hid from the Lord and my right is disregarded by my God? Have you not known? Have you not heard? The Lord is the everlasting God, creator of the whole wide world. The Lord does not faint or grow weary. The understanding of the Lord is unsearchable. The Lord gives power to the weak and new strength to the exhausted. Even young people may grow weak and weary. In their prime, they may stumble and fall. But they who wait for the Lord shall renew their strength. They shall mount up with wings like eagles. They shall run and not be weary. They shall walk and not faint. These are from Isaiah 40. Have faith in God. What things soever ye desire when ye pray, believe that ye receive them and ye shall have them. God has a greater plan. We are not here today by accident. We are in God's business, in the business of working with people, in the business of working with the poor, in the business of working with Christ. We are still in the business of transformation, in the business of hope. Don't give up these basic commitments. Our vision for every child, life in all its fullness, our prayer for every heart, and the will to make it so. May God be with us. Amen.
Thank you, Adnan. Thank you so much. Raghav, you can continue, Raghav. Raghav, you are on mute.
Am I audible now?
Yes, yes, yes.
Okay, thank you. So I have tweaked the slide a bit. Instead of making it finding jobs through LinkedIn, I've made it finding jobs online, because we're going to cover a few other online platforms which helps the job seekers to find jobs in different areas and different domains. Okay, so I'll move on to the next slide. Okay, the agenda for today is I'm going to cover just giving you an introduction and why is it important to find jobs or seek jobs online, and few strategies for job hunting, and few tips for job hunting as well. And the last slide will give you some useful links, and I will also share this presentation to the moderator, and if there is any links that you would require, they can share it with the participants if you need any help. And further down, if any support is required in terms of your job search, anyway, there is a team that is working behind you to support you in various things to find you a right job. But other than that, if you need any help, you can reach out to us for more support. Okay, why is it important to find jobs online? Is online platform has many options. You have many outlets to find a job and seek employment. And online job market is very prevalent nowadays, and many people are finding right jobs, their jobs related to their interest through online. So hence, looking out for opportunities through online is a good option. And this seeking is a difficult task. Sometimes you may not find the right kind of jobs when you're depending on one source. So it is time consuming, and it is important to try different methods to speed up the process. And online platform is one of the method where you have multiple job postings from multiple organizations, different in different domain, different industries, and different specialities. So this is one of the different method that you can opt to seek or find the job. And continue to progress in your career and take up better opportunities. So why it is important to find a job, new job, is to progress in your career. Nobody would want to do the same thing for the rest of their life. So everybody needs a progression. So there are different terminologies in the corporate world for career development, career progression, career advancement. So finding jobs or shifting jobs help you to grow in your career and to find the job that satisfies your career demands. Online is a good platform. So to progress in your career, you need to get into online to find jobs. And a few strategies for job hunting. Different platforms are available. If you go to Google or Bing or any other platform, you make a query, jobs in India or jobs available in so and so industry or jobs in specific domains. You will find millions of listing. How do you sift through those things? Which one is right? Which one is wrong? And you will have multiple options to choose from, and you don't know which one is valid and which one is not valid. Whom to trust, whom not to trust. So a strategy for better job hunting is required for you to land yourself in the right job. And I have listed four such strategy to find the right job, which many of you may be aware, but this will give you it will refresh you in terms of what you can do, the strategy that you can look at. One is, of course, online job boards, which we're going to discuss today, and recruitment forms. I'm not sure if um, uh, many of you have approached any recruitment firms or recruiters to find the right jobs for you. And company websites are also a good source for jobs. So if you prefer a company, if you are passionate to work in a specific organization or an industry, you can directly visit their website and go to the career pages and find out jobs listed and then apply. I've found many people, they were passionate to work in large organizations, so they were waiting for the right kind of opportunity in those organizations. Once the job listing came up, they applied and they have secured jobs and they're working. And most important but not the least is networking. So many people stop networking. They don't connect with the people, they don't mingle with people, they don't share their professional aspirations. They don't connect with people. They are connected through online, but they are yet disconnected. So I would strongly recommend networking as one of the good option strategy for job hunting. When you are connected with people, as they say, iron sharpens iron, you will get a lot of information. You will gather some insights about an organization or a job opportunity. Sometimes you'll get tips and tricks to find the right set of opportunity. And networking is a very good platform for referrals as well. Say if a person knows somebody in an organization, you can drop in a note about your candidature to the organization, or refer your profile to a HR manager or a recruitment manager. That becomes a very valid point for the employer to hire you, because your profile is referred through a known source. So networking is equally a good and effective options. In many of the large organizations, there is something called as IJP, internal job postings or internal job referrals, where the existing employees get paid a referral bonus for when they recommend a candidate and the candidate gets hired. So it builds the trust in the organization also, that existing employee, a trustworthy employee is referring another person whom he knows, so that he brings in quality talent to the organization. So networking is another effective method. If you've not tried that out, my recommendation would be to network with like-minded people, network with professionals, network with industry experts to find a better job. So I'll move on to the next slide, giving you some tips for job hunting before I actually get into the LinkedIn side of it. What to do in LinkedIn. What many job seekers fail to do is these points that I'm going to cover in next couple of minutes, and because of this, their resume gets unnoticed. As a recruiter, as I told you, I come with 20 plus years of experience in recruitment and HR. My team sifts through thousands of resumes every day. We get hundreds of job opportunities from our clients in different areas, mostly in the technology space and few in the non-technology space. And I personally screen at least 5 to 6 resumes per day, and my team screens about thousands of resumes per day to identify, to filter the right set of candidates. So as a recruiter, I'm talking to you as a recruiter now. If I have to review your profile and then hire for a designated or a specific role in my organization, what I would be looking for, what I would expect the candidate to have in the resume. So again, the resume is just a jargon or a term. There are multiple terminologies people use in the market. They call it as a resume or a biodata or a curriculum vitae. So many words keep propping up, or a profile. You call it what may, but the crux of it is, what does it contain? What does your biodata have? What does your curriculum vitae has? What does your profile have? Is more important than the actual title of your resume. So first and foremost thing is keeping your resume updated. So having a solid resume is one of the most important part of finding a job, because it's the first impression that you're creating with the employer. Before you actually attend a virtual interview or a face-to-face interview, your resume goes to the employer's table. So he's seeing your resume first before he sees you. So your resume is the index of you. So it is the index that carries you before you actually physically go and meet the employer or virtually meet the employer. Make sure that your resume is accurate, you provide all information, you provide details of whatever you have done. Most of the candidates that we see whose profile gets rejected are totally irrelevant. Doesn't clearly mention what they have done. They'll just to give you an example, they say, okay, admin assistant. That's all. Admin assistant, and then the name of the organization. Nothing is given. What is their responsibility? What is their role? What they have achieved? Now, these topics or these notes are the contributions that they've made in each and every role in the organization is not mentioned, so the resume gets rejected. So it should be accurate, number one, and you should provide the current information, number two. Number three, give detailed information. Don't be too elaborate and don't be too precise. So again, when you are creating a resume, overload of information is also a negative factor. An ideal resume is 2 to 3 pages maximum, and you can also create a one-pager summary which condenses your experience, make it very crisp and appealing to the employer. And second point I would like to cover is tailor your resume and cover a letter. One resume fits all the job approach. It's not going to work. So you need to customize your resume. What I mean by customization is not to overhaul it completely, but give certain specific pointers. Again, I'm taking the example of admin assistant or an admin manager. If you are applying for a admin manager role, make sure that your resume has enough information about what you have done in the organization, and give specific pointers. You know what job you are applying for, you know about the organization, which I'm going to talk to you about now, what kind of research you can make about the organization. But before you apply, make sure that you tweak, you give enough information for the recruiter or the HR manager. While he is screening your resume, you should say, hey, wow, this is the person I want to hire, or this is the person I want to meet and at least interview and see if this person fits my organization or fits the role. Be clear to mention your responsibilities and qualification or any specific programs or certifications you have done related to the job that you are applying for. The most important thing that when you're tailor making your resume is, see, nowadays the recruiter is screening or sourcing your resume based on keyword search. So if you need help in keyword search, we can do that as well. But what I mean by keywords is, again, taking the example of admin manager or an admin assistant or an admin executive, there are certain keywords that is required to find the right kind of resume. If your resume or your profile or your curriculum vitae or a biodata does not have those keywords, they will think, they will ignore your resume at all. So when you're looking for a job, find out what are the keywords that is mentioned, what are the responsibilities, and what kind of people they are looking for. You underline those keywords and make sure those keywords which are matching your profile, which is matching what you have done, is there in your resume. So search for a job posting for keywords that you can add to your resume that can help you to get past any applicant tracking system. The first thing is physical screening of resume by recruiters, but few organizations, they are using AI, the artificial intelligence methodology to screen resumes. So what that AI mechanism does is it will identify certain keywords in your profile or your biodata, and it will say, okay, this person is managing. Say, for example, if I am applying for an admin manager role, it will find out if I have done facilities management, if I have done coordination, if I have done a bit of supply chain management, if I have done work related to maintenance, if I have done work related to purchase, if I have done something related to interaction between different departments. So these are the key words that the AI algorithm, the artificial intelligence algorithm will use to fetch certain words from my resume, and give a it will give a percentage of my match for the role. So if my profile has all the keywords that is there in the job description, the AI will pick up and say that Raghav's profile is 80% match or 90% match, and I get to have an opportunity to get the interview call letter or a discussion with the employer or the hiring manager. So keyword in your resume is very important to be found when you are applying for any jobs specifically. And the third thing that I would like to touch upon is be prepared for anything. Throughout your job search, you may be surprised by what can happen. Example is if a company is urgently hiring, they may ask you for an interview right away, which means they will say, hey, I saw your profile is very interesting, can you come down for interview today or tomorrow, because my MD is traveling, my CEO is traveling, my general manager is traveling, they want to meet you and then close the position. So which you wouldn't have expected. Similarly, if you the organizations may take time in responding. They may take 1 month time, 2 months time, or they will interview a couple of people and then they don't find, and then later they might call you. So anything can happen. So you expect surprises. Sometimes you might get opportunities immediately, sometimes you may get after some point in time, but your wait will not be a waste. That's what I'm trying to indicate. So your wait will not be a waste. Apply for jobs, wait patiently, and then you will find you will get a result. And as I told you in this slide, tailoring, customizing your resume and then including a few keywords while searching for jobs. Again, you need to be mindful of certain aspects. Is learn job keywords. When you're searching for job, again, keywords matters. Since job search engines and career website use keywords to help you to find jobs, which is like those are the keywords are applicable to the kind of job you want. Play around with different job titles that are similar to find a wider range of job postings. My recommendation, if you are finding a job, which we are going to find out in the next few minutes, or I'll assist you in the next few minutes. So you need to play around with different keywords to find a job. Again and again, I'm taking an example of admin manager. It's because that is so relevant, and also, I want to keep that consistent admin profile so that everybody understands, right? So if you are applying for an admin job, if you are seeking an admin job, the keywords that you type is also very important, because the machine or the web server or the application is programmed in such a way to find out the information that you're asking for. If you're asking for administration, so it will fetch words related to administration. If you are searching words similar to admin assistant or admin manager or admin executive or administration executive, you can play around with words. You can give as much as more keywords to get the right set of job for you, and you will have so many jobs listed. You can again sift through the jobs and apply for the jobs. Be mindful that you learn the job keywords to search for a job. If you are using certain short form of keywords, system may not find. For example, for administration, you need to either type admin ADMIN or administration or administrator fully. If you shorten it, even if you make it ADM, it will give you a different set of results. Or ADMN instead of ADMIN, it will give you a different set of results. So what you are feeding in the tool to get the right set of results matter. So that's why I'm mentioning, if you are a job seeker, you need to find out few keywords related to your job while you are searching for jobs. And the most important thing that I like to cover is be mindful of your online presence. Some hiring managers look at an applicant's social media to learn more about them. Always be mindful of the type of content you share on social media. Keep it courteous and professional. If you don't want an employer to see your profile, make sure that profiles are private. So why I'm saying this is, nowadays most of the youngsters, they post different types of contents and images in their social media pages, and 90 percentage of their posts and pictures of their activities are searchable through public domain, which many of them are not aware, their images or their activities. So there is something called as digital traces. So whatever we are doing online, we are leaving a digital trace. So the post, the comments, or the feedback you give for any specific post shared by another person, all matters. Um, One of the incident that I would like to quote is an example that I would like to share is, we rejected a candidate based on his Facebook post, based on few um, contents he has posted in Facebook, because that was not at all professional, and also what is not at all relevant. But what I mean by not at all being relevant is that shows the social attitude of the person. So if we are going to hire somebody with such an attitude, the organization image will be spoiled, it will be tarnished. So the hiring managers or the organizations are very mindful that they are hiring a trustworthy employee, a loyal employee. They are hiring the right employee with the right attitude, and also who's trainable and who's also professional. So what you leave behind in the digital side, in the digital impression or the digital trace, is very important. Make sure, if at all you are present online, and if you are using social media, whether sparingly or actively, be mindful of this fact that do not post any contents or restrict yourself. I mean, nobody is going to question you on your posting, unless it is derogatory or doing something harm to the community or to the nation. But whatever you are posting is very important. It might impact your career. If you are a job seeker, it will impact your career. That's what I want to say. Okay, now we will get into uh, the aspects of searching jobs on LinkedIn. I will cover one or two slides, and also show you live. I'm going to demonstrate live to how to find jobs in LinkedIn, and also give you some useful links for you to learn more about searching jobs through LinkedIn and other job boards. So if you've not, I'm not going to ask you, how many of you have a active LinkedIn profile. If not, I will also give you some guidelines on how to create a LinkedIn profile. But I am assuming most of you have a LinkedIn profile, and you can use LinkedIn only if you are a subscriber, which means if you are searching jobs through LinkedIn, you need to be a registered member of LinkedIn portal. If you've not registered, you can register and register because it is a professional on a platform, unlike your Instagram or Facebook. This is purely a professional networking platform, and it's a global platform. It doesn't end with India-based people or organization. It covers globally. It almost covers all the countries in the world, and people are benefiting out of this platform. LinkedIn helps you to find relevant jobs that suit your skills and qualifications. You can either search for jobs using the search field that is there on the LinkedIn homepage, which I will show you, or you can directly access the jobs page where you can search and apply for jobs. So zillions of jobs are posted every month, and thousands of jobs are posted every day, and I'm sure you'll be very successful in finding one job through LinkedIn. And as I told you, if you're new to LinkedIn, suggest I will give you links. Suggest you to read about how you can use the LinkedIn and its features to easily access jobs. And again, as I told you, make sure that you've created a good LinkedIn profile that is relevant and also is appealing, so to showcase your skills and expertise. So this is how the screen will look like. So I'll directly go to a live page and show you how to find a job. So typically this will be screen. I'm going to pause for a minute.
Raghav, you have finished, Raghav?
No, brother, I'm just going to show a live demo of
Okay,
how
fine.
to search through LinkedIn. I will take another 10 minutes maximum to finish.
Fine.
Alright, here it goes. Can you see this page?
Yes, sir.
Yes, alright, okay. So as soon as you log in, you will land up in this page. So it will look like this. You will have your profile page, and on the right of the top band, you will see jobs. Right? So you see home, my network, jobs, messaging, notifications. Since we are going to find a job, you will find this icon, then click this icon, and it will land up in this page. So you can do so many things. You can play around in this page with so many things, and I'm going to share you a few important links and useful links as well. But just to show you a live demonstration, as I've been giving examples of admin manager or administration assistant. So I'm going to now type admin, ADMIN. So you see, it is prompting, right? So administrative assistant. So the moment I put administrative assistant, so I see some relevant job options. So what uh, the algorithm does is, wherever there is a role which is relevant to this administrative assistant, it will throw up results, right? So you see so many uh, uh, job options. Say you have 10,097 results for admin assistant. Here you don't have time to search for 10,097 results. I mean, whichever is relevant to you. Now again, if you want to filter it down, you have multiple filter options. So here, if you see jobs, there are jobs mentioned, and then date posted, experience level, company, job type, whether it is on-site or remote, and then applying filters, right? I mean, easy apply option. So I'm again going to filter based on the experience level. So I want to apply for mid to senior level. So I'm just opting this alone, mid to senior level, and then I'm leaving it. So now it picks up, the algorithm picks up by itself, and then out of 10,000 odd results in the mid to senior level, I find 4,633 options. Again, it is too much for me to apply, because I cannot go through all the 4,000 jobs. So now what I'm going to do is, I'm going to make it so relevant. See, these are the jobs. Is 4,600 jobs are there for more than 6 months. I want to say, I cannot apply for a job which is 6 months old. I'm again filtering it down to past 1 week, right? And then I say show results. Now I get 2,000 results. So from 10,000, I am now seeing a result of 22,000 jobs, which was posted in the past 1 week at a mid to senior level. Now again, 2,000 is too much. How do I sift through all the 2,000 results? Now what I'm going to do now is to look for the company. So these are the companies that are listed. Here I can choose and pick companies, but again there are restrictions here. But let me try this. If I have a passion to work in Accenture, right? So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to type Accenture. So the tool automatically prompts the names. So I'm going to choose this. Then I'm also interested in working with Infosys. I see Infosys here, and I am also passionate to work with Cognizant. Okay, I choose Cognizant here. So I'm just choosing 3 organizations, and let me see if I have any roles. Okay, I think there is already 23 jobs which is listed. Okay, all right, here we have from 10,000 to 23, all related to administrative or some relevant role. Now what I have to do is go through these jobs. 23, I can find out if I have any relevant jobs and then apply. So I see, okay, let me see this. Okay, so here is the job description on the right. If you look at this side, okay, that gives you a lot of information, and something, it is purely based on the results, and you can remove the filters if you don't want. If you can reset again, it will go back to your previous search. You can go and then search for job type. So if you're looking at even a part-time job, so you click the part-time job option, it has 5 roles. So it says there are few roles which are the jobs the employer wants a part-time applicants. Here you can, for different options, even full-time, there are 1,000 roles. And let me see this. I see one job, executive assistant. Okay, this is based in Hyderabad, and then you see the job description. It's so user friendly. If you want to apply, if you feel you are the best applicant, or if you are willing to apply for this job, just click this button and it will take you to a page again, and then you can apply for the job. And another thing I want to highlight here is, if you want to look for more filters, there is an option called all filters here. So you click all filters, and it will give, you will get everything as one page. You can go to this city if you want. If you're looking at any specific location as an option, you can choose that and see if there are any opportunities, and you can search industries. Search your job based by industry. If you're looking at options in human resources or banking or some other industry, or you can add an industry. Say, for example, if you think you want to find out a non-profit organization, I just typed N. See, it is showing our non-profit organization. So it is so user friendly, and it will keep prompting you. So if I choose non-profit organization, there are 5 results. You see, the first job, it says human resource manager, then assistant manager, and executive assistant. So you can go through the job descriptions here, and if you feel you are the right applicant, you can apply here. And another important point I would like to highlight is, see, if you find yourself that it is not at all relevant, and if you want to set an alert to the job, if you click this button, LinkedIn will automatically send you reminders or alerts to your mail ID or your LinkedIn page that whenever a new job is posted, you will get an alert. So you don't have to search for admin assistant job or administrative manager job every day. So if you set this alert, the moment any employer is creating a job and then posting it in LinkedIn, you will get an alert. So these are very basic things, and it's user friendly. You can explore. You can try and explore. All that is required is you need to have a proper LinkedIn page. That's the only requirement. And I just want to conclude by giving you few useful links, which I'm going to share it, and I will also ask our folks to share it with you. Just a minute. So these are few links. As I told you, there are many job boards available in India, and I have listed 6 of them which are so relevant, and the employers use it very actively. Indeed.com, Naukri.com, which you will be aware, Foundit.com, Shine.com, Timesjob.com, of course LinkedIn.com, LinkedIn Jobs, LinkedIn.com Jobs is another site that we have looked at, and I will also share you these links which are very helpful. How to create a LinkedIn page, what are all the things that you need to do, what you shouldn't do. All the information about creating a LinkedIn profile is given in this slide, and you see a lot of links as well which will be shared to you. And I would like to encourage you by saying this. Do not be dismayed. God is with you, as Suresh and rightly pointed out in his opening note, that God is with you. And God's promise and assurance for you is Isaiah 43:18 to 19. Remember not the former things, nor consider the things of the old. Behold, I am doing a new thing. Now it springs forth. Do you not perceive it? I will make a way in the wilderness, and the rivers in the desert. The Jehovah Jireh, the Shalom, the Adonai, the Elohim, the God the provider, the God the protector, is going to open new doors for you. This is the assurance and the promise God is leaving for you. And I'm just closing this. Thank you so much for your.
Few questions have been asked in the chat, Raghav. I think you can quickly answer that.
Yes, brother. Let me open the chat.
You can stop sharing and
I will, but I just want to leave my coordinates if in case anybody wants to write, they have questions, they can write to me. And I've shared my LinkedIn page as well. If you want to get connected to me to LinkedIn, you are free to do that. And any suggestions and inputs from our end will be more than glad to share it. So I'm stopping sharing. Okay, what does it say? Share about what? Charges for LinkedIn. No, it is absolutely free. No charges. LinkedIn doesn't charge, and even if anybody is charging, and they say, "No, I'm from LinkedIn. We are going to charge you, or we are asking you for a fees." Please do not encourage that. LinkedIn doesn't charge anything. Does LinkedIn ask for verification? No, nothing. It's just your email ID is more than enough to create a LinkedIn profile. LinkedIn will not ask for anything to verify. Maybe they'll ask for your mobile number, because if in case you forget your password, to reset your password, they will send you an OTP. For that, they may require your mobile number.
no.
And thus may not be able to survive in Metro City. May not be able to survive in Metro City if their offer salary is too less. I didn't get this point. If you can elaborate, I'll be able to help. I'll move on to the next question. While opening a new LinkedIn account, will it ask for email password? If yes, should we give our existing password or create a new one for them? No. While opening a LinkedIn account, you need to create an exclusive password for LinkedIn. Please do not share your existing password. So all that LinkedIn will require is your email ID and a password for LinkedIn that you can create it on your own. Of course, there are certain guidelines to create the password. You don't have to use your current password. Please do not share your current password. Can we have a webinar on preparation for interviews? Yes, I leave it for the team to decide.
yes, we are having. Next seminar will be for resume creation, and after that for interview, how to face interview will be the after that. Every Saturday we are planning to have. So next seminar will be on resume creation. Continue.
Yeah. So this one I didn't understand whether may not be able to survive in Metro City if their offer salary is too less. Whether anything?
Yes. See, he's telling I think he's saying an opinion. Of course, Metro City, the cost of living is very high. But at the same time, we can see there are opportunities also very high. And finding a suitable opportunity, right opportunity and right compensation is always the challenge. And upskilling or cross-skilling or doing moonlighting, that means taking 2 jobs or something like that, will be maybe the way to live, have a comfortable life in Metro City. But Metro cities will provide more opportunities. So we cannot take that as a universal truth or something like that. Metro City can still provide better opportunities for everyone. One more question has come.
There is a pop-up. No, I wouldn't recommend Brother Deepak and Francis. See, usually what happens is any online platform um, would encourage you to use it, and then they'll slightly start pushing for premium subscription. Yes, you will be tempted to explore premium option because it give you a couple of new features, whatever they have provided. But as a fresher or as a newbie to the LinkedIn, I would. There are so many ways to harness the power of the professional platform. So you can use that. Maybe we can have a in-depth, one more conversation on how to effectively use LinkedIn, not just for job posting. You can use it for so many things because LinkedIn is such a beautiful platform for professional career. But my straight answer to you is that don't opt for any paid membership as of now. Kindly share the LinkedIn links. Yes, we will be sharing. I will send it to Finny and Satish David. They will be able to help you. What about DevNet jobs? Are you meaning DevOps roles, brother? Technology roles, Brother Francis?
This is about the exclusive job site on development sector, sir, which is commonly used by all the NGO professionals and all that. Do you have any idea, or you can throw some light on that?
No, brother. I need to do some research. Let me find out, and then I'll let you know. I honestly haven't heard about this one, but let me do the research and then come back to you. But yes, if you go see, just to validate a few sites, the simple thing is check if they are secure. Uh, you will find a lock button while you are searching for the URL. I can show you if I can just show you, open a site and then show you. This is not only for jobs but for anything, any site that you are planning to open. You look for the symbol. That is very, very important. Can you see the site? Can you see this? Can you see this, brother? LinkedIn.com, and on the left you will find this lock button, right? So which means it is secure. So if you don't have a lock, please do not proceed with, because the site may not be secure. It's a very basic thing, not only for jobs but for banking, but for your e-commerce or any other site that you are visiting. If you don't find this lock button, don't transact anything. Don't give any information related to the jobs, or don't give any personal information. So this is a very basic thing. I don't know about DevNet jobs, but I will look for it and then I'll let you know. So any other questions? I am done. So if you have any questions, more than glad to respond.
Thank you all for coming and participating. If you have any questions, Raghav is an experienced and seasonal HR professional. If you ask any question, he can answer you. There is one more question has come, Raghav. If you want to change our resume in LinkedIn, can we do it? Yes, we can do it. You can do it anytime. And also one more thing is, once you have done your profile, you can convert your profile into a PDF format also. And that is one option. And having a LinkedIn profile updated and sharing the LinkedIn profile is the new way of forwarding resumes. So keep updating and keep keep yourself online always. Thank you all. I think it's a time to wrap up. And Sureshana, are you there? Hello? I think Anna.
Yes, very much here.
Anna, you want to give a closing words and bless us?
Yeah.
And next week we will again meet. And by the way, I just wanted to share a few things. Our Finny Hemkumar is here, and we have another executive who is helping us, that is Aradhana, and they will be available. The numbers have been shared with you. If you need any particular help in to create your LinkedIn profile or anything, you just check with Finny. So we can help you on the follow-up of this particular session. And also, please be in touch and please share your experience and help us to serve you better. Also encourage us and also give us your ideas, especially when somebody told about DevNet jobs. For me also that's new, but I just now checked while Raghav was talking to you. It seems it's a new job portal, and there are thousands of job portals are there. And DevNet job is providing social sector jobs, especially NGO jobs. And Work India, Apna, and there are lots of local job providers also there. And job searching can be done through computer and mobile. Okay, so you don't require to go for various places, and you can do the validation of your employer and everything. So let us not be naive and try to, we will embrace this technology and the advancement of this connected world. So that is a very, very important thing. So connect yourself through online presence. And if you need any other particular help, if you have any peculiar question or anything like that, please reach out to Finny, Brother Finny. And he has access to all of the leaders and founders who are in this industry. Okay. And we can help you and pray for us, and we are continually praying for you. And then now it's for you to close, Anna Suresh.
Friends, about 10% of us have been listening to this session right now, and prayerfully use this option and use this facility to help our friends around us also, people with whom we have been working in the projects, people with whom we are in touch in the various states, so that what you do would be of use to others. Let's pray. Lord, thank you for this time. Bless this time and bless the lessons which we have learned, so that we would be a blessing to others. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen.
Thank you. Somebody asked for Finny brother's number, and in all the groups he's there. Finny's number I've shared now. I'm just a minute. I'll just share you in the chat so that you will be you can contact him. Okay. And during the office hours you can call him. Other times you can text him. Thank you so much. We will meet next week, probably in the same time. Next week, we will be having a resume creation as our topic, and stay in touch, and we'll continue to pray for you and help you provide our best possible. Thank you so much. Anna, thank you, Suresh, Anna, for...
My pleasure.
Thank you, Raghav. Raghav.
Yes.
No problem.
Brother, should we share the links to them, or will Finny be sending it to them? If possible, I can share it in that.
Yeah, you can chat. You can share it in the chat.
But they need to copy it immediately, right? Otherwise, if they log out, they'll not be able to access
We
it.
will your LinkedIn profile.
No. The links for using LinkedIn effectively, creating profiles, searching. There are useful links.
We will send it in the group, WhatsApp group.
Okay.
We'll send it to Finny. Finny, you organize it and send it on Monday morning. Okay.
I'll mail it to you and then send it to you by WhatsApp.
And
Also.
Suresh and Solomon Mangam is saying hi to you. Special hi.
Okay.
Solomon says, nice to see Suresh, sir. For you.
Maybe a little more of him has fallen down after I saw him last.
Thanks, Peter, also for setting this up. I'm not sure if he's still around or
Illa, Peter, just thank you. Anyway, we need to acknowledge Peter. Thank you, Peter.
Yes, yes, yes.
Raga, Robba, thanks, Raga.
Thank you, brother.
Thank you so much. Thank you. God bless. Bye.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Bye-bye. Take care.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Okay, Benjamin.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Thank you.
Thank you.
The Lord be with you.
Thank you, sir.
Anna, somebody is welcome you back to World Vision. Suresh, his name is, I don't know, Malsa Bam.
Yeah, I'm
Thing.
seeing that name. Yeah.
Yeah.
Satish, apologies for my late
No
visit.
problem,
That is
no
because
problem,
of my illiteracy in handling digital
Adella,
devices.
nothing. It happens to everybody now, all literate or illiterate, everybody. This
But then I went to the
technology.
mail and there was a direct access, which I did not
Okay.
see. I was looking at the WhatsApp. So sorry
Okay.
about it.
Bye,
Thank you for
Benjamin.
everything.
Bye,
Thank
Benjamin.
you for everything, Satish. The Lord be with you.
Bye, bye,
And
sir.
Finny
Thank you so
too.
much.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
Thank you, Benjamin.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye. The Lord.
Bye, sir.
Bye, all of you. I'm going to close this end the meeting. Thank you so much. Have a nice day.
Bye, sir.